spoiler race tournament.
And I do believe he's also in the league tournament.
Oh
And
yeah,
we're
of
off.
course. And let's begin.
And first chest is a piece of heart.
Alright, so this will mean that Uncle will definitely have something, yeah, or probably the chest right next to him.
I want to see Cane of Samara strats in the escape today. What do you want to see?
Fire Rod was pretty nice. We also got a map check, and then I see a crystal on, I think I saw a crystal on, Eastern Palace and Desert Palace, and, didn't just catch what, Hera was.
Well, I got Cane of Samaria.
Well, you're right, so we got Mario's King of Red, so... Literally, because, Relkin's, sprite is Mario.
And another piece of heart. And also bomb drop for Ravis.
Yeah, this will be pretty helpful for Ravis, because they'll be able to check the back of Escape, as well as Technolink, in fact.
So they will not have to farm bombs today.
Yeah, the only thing that he'll need to farm bombs for is Relkin.
Yeah, but I think that he will find a bomb somewhere.
Yeah,
since they tend to drop easily, the seed.
Yeah.
As it looks like right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Alright.
Yep. Oh, we got an 8 bomb drop. Okay.
Okay.
We sold for Kakariko.
That's actually a really good start for these Forerunners.
And more bombs in the first chest in Escape.
Oh, that will be pretty much guaranteed that we will see the back of Escape. Even if they didn't get bomb drops.
So hopefully there are some good items back there, otherwise that's like waste of time. Always nice to see some bomb drops. Not Cane of Samara strats here in the beginning.
Yeah, Cane of Samara strats is always exciting to see. We get 50 rupees in the boomerang chest.
I always tend to forget that the boomerang is inside the castle. I don't play vanilla enough.
I mean, I played it a couple times myself, so... We're now approaching Zelda's cell.
Another 8 bomb drop for Avis, so he's good to go.
Yeah, everyone's pretty much good to go, in fact.
Yeah, everybody got 10 bombs right now. And there's a hammer as well.
Smooth find.
So we haven't seen the map yet, so it might be probably back in the back of Escape or in the Sanctuary right now. Because next chest will be guaranteed a small key.
Very much so. So yeah, everyone's gonna get Reinhardt's hammer, I guess. Even though doesn't even look like Reinhardt's hammer. It's just a Mario hammer.
I mean, it's a hammer, at least.
Yeah, it's a hammer. It's a hammer.
This is a friendly seed so far. We have found Cane of Samara, so that item can't troll us this time around. We already found the hammer, and we already got the bombs for Kakariko.
Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty smooth escape sequence. Yeah, it's more like a melody, someone points out in chat.
Well, I mean, the hammer is called the Magic Hammer in the English version of the game, so I guess it could be whatever it's supposed to be.
Or MC Hammer if you're looking at the Japanese one, which is what they're playing right now, but it's randomized.
True, true.
So it makes sense why everyone says stop hammer time. But anyway, we're about to approach the back of Escape. But first, we're gonna find we're gonna need to get that key up for rats.
Pretty easy with that Cane of Sumaria.
Very much so.
Let's see, 3 chests. Blue mail, a big 20, and the map. So there might be one more item in Sanctuary.
Yeah, blue mail is a good find, good for safeties and protection. So early protection is always nice to have.
If you get that glove and that moon pearl, you might go into dark world really fast. So that blue mail could be handy. And there's the flute.
Nice. Flute early. So Kakariko, for all these runners, Kakariko, they're gonna be activating their flute.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that everybody will go to Kakariko.
Well, of course, they're on their way right now.
So, thank you, Seed, for being nice to us. Elis and Raves going into the Lost Woods. Relkin's going up to Lumberjack.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what check they'll need for if it's required to, well, if there's a special item required for Aga, then we will have to go up that tower. I'm not talking about Tower of Hera.
Well, there's a glove in the thieves' hideout.
I mean, that's fine and all.
And a big 20 on Lumberjack Ledge.
Alright, so that's not really a big deal. Not really a big deal, so.
So, we're one item away from, what is it called now? Dark World access.
Yep. That's just a moon pearl away.
This seas just keep on giving right now.
I'm worried that might actually result in a one troll item.
Oh, there will be at least one troll item. I'm pretty sure about that.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's gonna get
the first sword.
Get these move.
50 rupees, 3 bombs, and a piece of art.
First sword, really nice to have.
What do we have? A boomerang.
So there's where's that boomerang was.
Let's see what the Kakariko Wella got for us. Piece of heart. We got a heart container. Big 20. 10 arrows. And big 20.
So, now we gotta check the bottle vendor.
We got 10 sticks from the bottle vendor.
And Ravis is gonna activate the flute. As the flute plays its tune, a ceremony of honor as an almighty duck breaks from his resting spot. And ladies and gentlemen, the goose is now loose.
All hail the goose. This is pretty nice to have all runners with the flute already.
Yeah, this is where everyone's gonna be having the ceremony of honor.
Ooh, Bombo's medallion inside a chicken hut.
Very, very nice. Although that's gonna have both battalion dungeons are gonna have a 33% chance of if bombos is gonna be required to open it up.
Well, with how this seed is giving, maybe one of the medallions will be the troll items today.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think we will go back for 50 rupees on the library.
Yeah, definitely not.
Let's see, Race King got red mail. That's not too shabby to find this early.
Yeah, if they want to go for it, for extra protection, I typically would go for it. But
I would go for it.
yeah, but
about that.
yeah, but most of the runners might just skip on it. Blue mail's enough in his own right.
First chest in the dam here got 300 rupees. And the sunken treasure is 3 bombs, so we're not running out of bombs.
Yeah, very much so.
And Technolink is the first one going up to Death Mountain.
And this will be a sequence breaking on his part because we don't have the lamp, and since he has a sword, this won't be a big issue for Actually, no, it is logical. I thought about it for a second. This part though with the old man is you typically need the lamp for it. Although he technically does fall off, but that's not a problem. That's not a big deal. So.
Ooh. Fire rod inside Minimoran cave.
Yeah. Wait. That's Throd. We got a fraudster over here, and its name is Ravis. Alright.
So we had a fire rod and not much else. And our runners is floating away, so no ice rod cave check. Let's see what Sarashala's closet gives to us today.
And Technolink checking the spectacle rock.
Ooh, Turtle Rock is our green pendant today.
Ooh. Green pendant on Turtle Rock.
Did you just see what Technolink found?
He finds a hook shot.
And he's already up on the mountain, so this is nice.
Yeah, this is great for a Technolink finding the hookshot right on Death Mountain.
And Ravius found silver arrows in Sarashala's closet.
Shamalama Ding Dong's closet.
I can never pronounce his name correctly, I don't know how to do it.
I mean, no one can pretty much just Wait, what am I saying? No one could probably say Sharashla, but, well, some people can say Sharashla, but...
An Ice Rod K was 20 rupees, so... Yeah,
and,
that was a bust.
Yeah, but Technolink is checking Paradox Cave.
Finds powder.
Oh, I like this one, Sriracha sauce. That's a really good one that someone points out in chat. But yeah, magic sack, not bad. Safety as well as a check.
Let's see what the upper parts of Paradox Cave got. Getting trolled by the little Moldorms here. Oh, there's an sword.
But okay, that's okay.
A bottle with red potion.
Now we'll open up Sick Kid for Technolink.
And nothing more. So, but we can do Tower of Hera if we want to.
Well, Technolink will still need to get the fire rod out of Shirashala's closet, but aside from that, though, Ravis is has a good shot at going up into Tower of Hera.
And I do believe Ravis might do it since he's up here and got his hook shot. So that could be a thing.
And Technolink is going to turn in the sick kid. It's a heart piece.
Always nice with an extra heart here early in the seed, and we are getting a magic bat check.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty early for Technolink because he got the sick kid. He might as well grab the check on magic bats.
Let's see what the magic bat is cursing us with.
Gonna apply a spell onto us, and he's gonna get us.
Piece of heart.
Alright. So just a small bit of our soul.
So right now we have Eastern Palace we can do. We can check Agina. And we can do Tower of Hera as well. And right now we're just Moon Pearl away. But since we have Master Sword, we only need a lamp for doing Aghanim in logic.
Yeah, this is gonna be what if possible, I think it's I think it would be probably on Hera. It's just vanilla bit chest.
Vanilla. Is this even randomized?
Anyway, also found out the Cane of Burner is also on Desert Palace.
That's nice to find. Well, no about.
Well, it'll open up one check, and it's Spike Cave.
I mean, you can have
well
it as
probably
safe if you're gonna fight blind.
That or possibly get a little bit help for Laser Bridge. Technolink's gonna go grab his fire rod, and Ravis finds out that Tower Hera is not fire locked, so that's good.
Some cash or held by some friendly.
Not too helpful, but because there's a lot of friendly people in this that you can get for an item, but yeah.
Oh yeah, you talked about the laser bridge. Hopefully our runners don't need to go in there since it's the green pendant.
Yeah.
Hopefully, but since it's rando, you never know.
Zora does count as so unfriendly, yes. And Raven's finding a joke hint over on the room with the big chest.
There's a small key in the big key chest, well, in the big chest. So
If
anything.
if Zora if Zora has a map, if I'm correct, then an item's fire locked.
Oh yeah, we can actually check Zora in logic. I forgot about that. We have a glove. That's one more check we can do.
Yeah. But Rafe is gonna take on our favorite little war in Sholdorn.
And he's
gonna be using Master Sword strats.
And we get
Takes care of it pretty quickly.
Bombs.
So the map is just in that fire locked room, so we aren't gonna have to worry about that. And Ravis takes on the first boss, but no runner has drawn first blood yet, so I don't really get to say that just yet. Technolink takes a pretty unfortunate death there.
Wait a second, there is something in the basement. It's not the map. Because we already got the map.
Oh, we got the map? Okay, I must have overlooked that. Oh well. But Ravis is gonna take a coffee break.
So is this the lamp? I guess lamp could be here.
Maybe. If the lamp is on there, then we're gonna be taking on then we're gonna have to climb up that that tower, and we're not talking about the Tower Hero, no.
Because there's only a moon pearl or a lamp standing in our way for
Yeah,
Darkwood right now.
at least for now. If it's either this particular it's either Eastern Palace,
Zora.
if it doesn't have the Zora, or Agina. This does not have the Moon Pearl.
That was not the moon pearl.
Just 50 rupees. So that eliminates that eliminates that from the equation, as Ravis is going to take a Death Ward. And Illis is going to take on Troldor.
Oh wait a second. Agina was apparently checked.
Agina was checked? Alright, so so that leaves Zora and Eastern Palace.
Where do you want it to be?
I don't know. Honestly, if it's on Zora, then that would be nice. As Ravis is going to take the slow and quite monotonous route of Spiral Cave without the boots.
I would be surprised if if the moon pearl is here. I wouldn't be surprised. I've seen so many seeds recently where moon pearl is in Spiral Cave, and there it is.
Oh, speaking of the devil. So, Icon 1 will not be required today. So, ask and you shall receive.
Is this like the hot spot for the moon pearl now? You just put it in Spiral Cave every seed. It feels like it's always there.
Maybe, I don't know. Well, anyway, Ravis is gonna enter the Throes of Outcasts.
Let's see what dungeons we need to do. We already know that True Rock is the green pendant.
Yeah, so that's not a concern at the moment. But
ooh, 5-6 crystals at Swamp Palace and Ice Palace.
Ooh.
I did not see the other maps because that was really fast.
Yeah, I didn't really catch that either. Apparently, Powers of Darkness is a pendant. And Ravis is going to immediately head into Skull Woods.
I mean, this makes sense because you can clear it out.
Yeah, makes sense. Technolink is also going to take a Death Warp to get out of Tower of Para.
But doing Mothula with 6 hearts, I wouldn't be that happy with doing that.
I mean, this shouldn't be a big problem for our runners.
Ah, true. This is some really good runners, so I wouldn't be surprised if they finished out Mothula faster than, I don't know.
Faster than you can say Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to say that, so... I'm not even going to try.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, Skull Woods is nice to do since you have King of Somalia.
Yeah, that's not a big problem for. That's one of the benefits of getting the King of Somalia this early. All the blocks all the buttons that require something to be pushed down just becomes like just at the cost of magic. You can just push them down at will.
Ooh, we're getting some Hype Cave action now.
Oh, given the fact that this version of the this version of the randomizer with the logic brother has been
Well,
not too kind
well.
to well, flippers. Okay.
A mirror. Pretty high.
Okay, I take that back. I should not have said something about that. But but getting flippers and mirror is really good. I will say that.
Yeah, because Ill is going to go straight to Swamp Palace.
And I don't blame him. Getting that like right there, and as far as it's not only convenience but really nice, because that's a 5/6 crystal. First of all, he might be able to well, yeah, I mean, well, to be fair, Ravis is going to be fighting Martha pretty soon. Yeah, this is pretty much a care package for Swamp Palace, so
What is up with this seed right now?
yeah, I have no clue what's going on right now.
Some cash needs firing Tower of Hera.
Well, we already found that, so not really too helpful. Anyway, Ravis is on the Mothio fight.
I need to be careful here since you don't have many hearts going into this fight.
Not at all, and plus, those spikes can be quite a nuisance.
Well, Master lays down and gives us a big 20 for all those issues he gave us.
And with that, Ravis has drawn first blood. He has picked up the first crystal of this race.
And meanwhile, we got 3 runners inside of Swamp Palace this early on.
Yeah, the fact that Hive Cave gave us pretty much a Swamp Palace care package, I do not blame them for going into Swamp Palace right now.
Nah, I would probably do the same because you have everything you need to clear out. So it's going to be very interesting though to see if somebody gambles and skip out on left side.
We'll see.
At this point, I don't think anybody will skip out on left side.
Not at all, no.
Well, there's a bug net inside of Swamp Palace. Illus goes straight for the backside of Swamp Palace.
Ravis is in the Village of Outcasts. C-shaped house bringing nothing but 5 rupees.
One map and 300 rupees in the 2 back chests of Swamp Palace.
A heart piece, not heart piece, a heart container in the chess game.
So right now it looks like all or 3 runners in, well, at least 2 runners in the Swamp Palace is going to skip out on the left side the first time around. We're going to take out Argus first.
Yep, and Ravis is inside Thieves Town.
So the perfect way for Relkin and Illus and Technolink inside Swamp would be to find the Titansmiths.
Yeah, but Ellis is gonna have Ellis and possibly Relkin too. It's gonna take a little bit longer than normal because typically you might want to just grab the Temper Sword But instead, Ellis is gonna just go for Master Sword strats along with the typical affair of using the hook shot to bring those little puffballs towards you.
And down goes Argus from Illis. Very nice wrap up on.
Yeah, that was a very smooth fight for Ellis.
I think left side of Swamp Palace is going to have Compass and something else. Oh, there's Tempered Sword on left side Swamp. So for Technolink, taking care of Argus is going to go really sweet and easy because you got Tempered Sword. Nice hint from Thief's Zone, the piece of heart on the green pendant, so we don't want to clear out through a rock for that item.
Yeah.
So not really anything inside of Swamp Palace and Thieves Town right now.
I mean, except for that Temper Sword, but it's good, which is good to have, but not really necessary, as Relkin is checking K45. Just some
Yeah,
10,
Relkin.
just 10 arrows.
Relkin skipped out completely off the left side.
Meanwhile, he's also checking Stumpy. Just some 20 rupees.
And 300 rupees down in the basement of Thieves Town. And those small keys, we don't need to do. Hammer was not required for Thieves Town.
Link is on the Argus fight.
Going to go way faster because he has the bacon sword.
It's just 5 rupees on the digging game.
Argus is down for Technolink and Blind is down for Ravis. A Thieves Town didn't even have any items.
No, not at all. But either way, he's rewarded. Both runners are rewarded with a
Ravis is the first runner up to 2 crystals right now.
And looks like Broken is opting to go for the just to grab the red mail.
Yeah, I cannot blame him. It's a smart decision to do.
Yeah.
You're running a little bit short on hearts right now, so maybe it's better to take some safeties.
Yeah, a safety is a safety. And it's pretty good to have him like this early on.
Oh, Ravis has the half magic from the brewery, so that's nice.
Yeah, more protection and well, more supports rather for these.
Ooh, Titansmiths on the pyramid ledge.
Wow. All right. So Ellis has become Thanos, and he's got Ellis has the Infinity Gauntlet.
So, depending on medallions, and boots and all that stuff. We're not that far away from go mode. We do need a bow, but still.
Surprisingly, not too far from go mode, as Illis is on his way over to Catfish.
Yeah, why not? Let's see what Catfish has for us. He can mirror us back out to do Waterfall Cave and Sora as well.
Yeah.
Looks like Rilkin's going to go back inside to Darkwool and going to probably go into Malthula and Skullwoods.
And just 20 rupees for Catfish.
Technolink is also going for that red nail. Ooh! Butter Sword and boots in Waterfall Fairy.
Nice find from Illis. Very nice find from Illis.
Holy moly.
Illis is on a roll right now.
And there's the book on there's a book on the Sora Ledge as well.
Oh, that's really good too. So, although not really necessarily required now, that because we have access to Desert Palace through the Titan's Mitts and the Mirror, but we can also check the pad and the tablets.
Yeah.
20 rupees over on Zora, but of course he's not gonna go for that. He's going for the book.
We have
I
Butter
don't know about you,
Sword
but
already. That's crazy.
jeez, I don't know about you, but that is lit. Right. Okay. Okay then. I'm sorry, Chad. I am so sorry.
No, you're not.
Yeah. Anyway, and there's a single arrow on the desert ledge. But we're not gonna worry about that. Ellis is gonna check what Meyer requires.
Ooh, it's Quake.
Oh boy. And pick up a shovel offer on the Meyer shed. And Illis is gonna open up, it's gonna check a look at, Desert Palace.
At least we're not boots locked inside Desert Palace.
Yeah, that's good. So now, Illis is gonna go and, clear it off. All the stuff he needs to even activate, well, to even go and take on that Molus, but gets the big key off of the first chest, and looks like Illis is gonna make a mad dash for it once he sees what's inside the big chest.
And this is true what Chad is pointing out right now. We know there's only one item here, since we already know that King of Burneth in here.
Yeah, that is true. If he's gonna go for that, then that will allow him to check Spike Cave. It might just be either in this coming chest or the following chest.
And technically gets grabbed inside of Skullwoods, unfortunately.
Yikes. Oh, okay. Okay, this is interesting. Illis is gonna go straight for the boss.
And that is interesting. Probably doesn't want to have Burna if Burna was there.
Although the chat is pointing out that there are possibly no more items unless they're talking about Skullwoods or maybe also Desert Palace. That's my I'm assuming Desert Palace. Either way, Illis is on the fight. Going to be fighting Lambolas.
Probably going to be a pretty fast fight here, Fire Rod, and if you go out of magic, you have your Butter Sword in hand.
Yeah, this is going to be a pretty smooth fight either way for Illis, given how much damage output he can do right now.
And technically takes down Masula, and while Illis takes down...
Moonpearl was on the Spiral Cave. Looks like the Tainted Burner was on the last chest past the left side, over on the Cannonball room.
That Illis skipped out on, right?
Yeah, skipped out of it.
Rollikin's going to check the Graveyard Ledge. So this is going to be a new place to check out. Oh, he's going to check out this place that I forgot the name of, the Graveyard Ledge.
Well, he's checking that. Illis is checking the Checkerboard Cave, and it's 300 rupees.
As Chad is pointing out right now, we are Quake and the bow away from Go mode. Well, technically you need Lamb for being logic-wise for the Dark Room in, but you have Fire Rod in Eastern, so you don't need to have Lamb.
Yeah, that's not a big deal. And looks like Illis is headed straight for Ice Palace.
Makes sense. You have all the items to clear it out. You have Fire Rod and Bombos.
Some arrows is in a Haunted Grove.
Oh yeah, the K45.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so we had seen that already, so not too bad. Not too much of a concern. Not a good hint, but doesn't matter for Illis. So Illis is on his way through Ice Palace, while Relkin is going to take his village outcast checks.
Technically just went into the shop here in the Dark World before checking Lumberjack Cave and bought himself a shield.
I'm trying to figure out the reasoning behind that.
Well, since it's Technolink, I would probably say he's doing it for the memes.
I want to bet that. I want to bet that too. And apparently, Rogan did not pay the fee to play the chess game. Oh boy, what even? Technolink, what have you done?
I was just thinking really fast here. Illis with that Butter Sword, he's going to have a really fast Ice Palace.
Yeah, very much so. And Illis gets to bomb jump.
And also, there's a unique item in Mire.
Oh boy. That has the bow. Then Quake is required.
Or was it maybe the hint about a unique item near Mr. Mire? That could be. I don't know.
Whatever.
Hint tiles, hard to read.
Very much so.
Looks like Illis is heading straight to Cold Stare.
And I don't blame him for that, because he has all the stuff to fight it, and I mean he's got a lot to he can clear it pretty easily, and things.
And he got a lot of places to check out. Even the only thing that could be hurting him if there's Quake or a bow in here.
Maybe.
That was a really fast cold stare fight.
Well done from Ellis.
And with that in mind, he has both red crystals to do Pyramid Fairy.
Yeah, that's just gonna be pretty interesting. If he wants to go for that big bomb right now and gamble on two chests, then that will be quite a surprise.
And he's going to do it. He's going for the red crystals.
Oh, hold on.
I'm pretty sure he will go for it. Maybe we'll check the tablet.
Yeah, right. I forgot, but this isn't inverted. Like, wait, you can use the mirror. Forgot that even in the light world they have a bomb too. So. Yeah, but he's going for it.
I like this play from Millis. He's taking some gambles inside Ice Palace, doesn't go for the other side of Ice Palace and goes straight for the red crystals.
Yeah, this is good. This is great on this is great for him. He's gonna go for the teleport trick on for the bomb.
Oh, there you go.
It's very good from Illis.
Rabe is going to be happy. He's going to find his Tiny Smiths.
Illis has set up us the bomb, and see what awaits us. Heart container. Or boomerang.
Yeah, we got both boomerangs.
So that gamble didn't really pay off, but that's not a big problem for Illis, honestly.
Nah, he got Skullwoods, he got Thieves Town, he's going to clear out pretty fast now.
Yeah, this is going to be a pretty smooth situation for Illis.
And then we can't, like, he has the whole... You got Super Bunny Cave and Hookshot Cave and all those places as well.
Yeah. Although that's going to be... the way that Illis sees it right now is going to be... It's currently, at least try again. In Ilwis's current position, it's going to be pretty out of the way, because I'm pretty sure he's going to head for Thieves Town and Skull Woods. Right after he does his Village of Outcast checks, of course.
Do you know what? It would be really fun if there's a vanilla bow in this seed, since we haven't seen Eastern at all.
Oh boy. Though then again, Pod and TR might actually be the one decides this race, at least according to someone in chat. So.
Yeah, the possibilities are there to make our runners have to go in there. But on the other hand, for Illis right now, when he clears out his Thieves Town and his Skull Woods, he only has 2 more Crystal Dungeons.
Yeah, for Illis, this is a really good. This has been really good for him because he's been routing it really well and playing the logic well.
Technolink got a little bit confused there in Thieves Town. Couldn't unlock the door for the big chest because
Yeah, he still needs a key.
and that key is not here.
Ravis is gonna find out that we need Quake for Meyer.
Yeah, so right now it's Quake Medallion and the bow right now that we need to be in go mode. Rave is going to go into his Desert Palace and Welkin's going to pick up his Titan Smiths.
He's been pretty happy to see that.
Maybe starting to think, am I behind now, since he had put off Pyramid Ledge for a while?
Yeah, he does. I wouldn't blame him for thinking that too, especially when he had put off the, as you mentioned, the Titan Spits off for quite a while.
But on the other hand, he have cleared out 3 crystal dungeons, so in that way
Yeah,
it paid off.
Yeah, that's not a big issue.
Ravis is doing the same play as Illus did. He's going to head straight for Lanmolas.
Grabs the maiden from her little cell, which is somehow blue, not yellow, or like her dress is.
She just changed the color today.
Yeah. And just 20 rupees off of the hobo.
We are really evil. We stole the hobo's last 20 bucks. That's nice of us.
Yeah, very nice of us.
Illus takes down his blind.
Yeah, very smooth for Hillis. I wouldn't be surprised if he would if he goes up into Skull Woods after this.
And Ravis took down Nelmolas. So where's Ravis going?
It's probable that he might go for he might just end up following what Ellis was doing and going to Ice Palace, which he's on his way to doing.
I like this. I like this play a lot. At the same time, really interesting. Nobody has been up to Death Dark Mountain.
Dark Death Mountain.
Ugh, words.
Yeah, they're hard. Nobody has checked the pad yet, but though Illis does have the book, and so we might see what the ped has. And Relican does pick up his Cane of Burn Up, so we might see Spike Cave.
Technolink was not happy with finding his boots in Waterfall Ferry. Some frustration slashes.
That and also probably just a bonk on the right side of the wall.
Looks like Illis is not going to check anything at all. And, well, did Illis go in early to... No, he hasn't been on this side, so he's just skipping out on chests right now.
Yeah, he might just check the ped first, and then he will check the... He will go through his Skull Woods check. Oh wait. Someone points out in chat. He's gone straight back into Skull Woods. He's double dipping it. So because he might have already gotten his checks. He just headed straight for Lamos, Mafula, and then going. And with the gold sword, that is no problem for Illa.
I would say that Mothula has a really bad day at work today.
Yeah. One fun fact about this: typically, since the gold sword does like tier 4 damage, grade 4 or tier 4 damage, I want to say. Typically, that just does no damage, and spikes do the same thing. But for the randomizer, they made it so that the gold sword still does damage. So, well, they kept the spikes doing pretty much nullified damage. So, nice job on the randomizer team's part.
We do also know that Bumbo's tablet got only 3 bumps.
Ironic.
Very explosive tablet.
And technically, it's going to take the front end over to Desert Palace because he does not have his Titans mitts yet.
Rave is going to give us, well, that thank you game. For that hint, the boots are underwater.
Gee, I wonder why.
I wonder where. Ooh, we're getting hammer pegs as well.
Well, for Ravis, this is a good hint for him. Well, that's something to consider. And just a heart piece over on Hammer Picks.
Well, there's Ice Rod in Ice Palace.
Talk about well, we got some ice cream and in a icy area. And Rokin's turning in the blacksmiths.
Since we haven't found the bow yet, and we find Ice Rod in Ice Palace, where could it be on Trinix?
I don't know. Unless Turtle Rock is Quake as well, that or Eve.
I mean, we haven't had the bombos for the longest time, so
Yeah, that too.
that could be a fun.
Yeah, the only thing that could be proved useful was just to get through that first part of the cold there. And now let's just gonna check the bunk rocks.
Well, there's the lamp.
That's good. So for Meyer, this won't be as bad as it would normally could be if the runners don't know how to do the dark rooms, which I'm very confident they do know how to do it. And Broken is going to check Spike Cave.
He picked up the blue cane, but he never finished off Desert Palace.
No, he skipped out on Desert Palace.
Probably wants to do Desert Palace and Meyer together, back to back.
That makes sense. And just 20 rupees over on Spike Cave. King's Tomb also giving 20 rupees, and Raviz is fighting Colster.
I think we're going to get our Dark Death Mountain check now from Elis. And with that in mind, Ravens have caught up on Illa's crystal lead. They're now even. Let's see, it's Super Bunny Cave time.
Technically picking up his Cane of Burna.
Looks like Technolink is going to dip out as well.
Probably banking on that Spike Cave check, which is only just gonna give him 20 rupees.
20 rupees. And a heart container. And bombos for Turtle Rock.
Alright, so, Roken can open it, and also, go through a good chunk of it, although he does not have the ice rod.
Illa's
Illis is
inside
gonna
of
take a...
Hookshot Cave.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Starting off with some bombs.
Well, there's the bow.
Well, there's the bow. Okay, so, all we really need is quick, and that's go mode.
Interesting. So, if you were Illos right now, where would you go?
Well, if I was Illis right now, perhaps, I think Illis has the right idea. I mean, he's gonna probably, he's gonna take probably, wait, what am I gonna say? If I was Illis right now, yeah, if he picks up the bow, and that's exactly what I'm thinking. He's gonna do the Pod Eastern Palace, combo.
Would you go into Eastern first or Pod first?
Oh, that, to be fair though, Pod is a pendant. That's something to consider too. I mean, it doesn't hurt to look at Pod first, and then if possible mirror out, and then clear desert. I mean, Eastern.
True. I would probably do, well, Eastern. He's going to check Eastern for clear out Eastern Palace. If he doesn't get Quake, he will probably go into Pod.
Yeah, that's a smart move for Illis.
And I'm a little bit worried for Ravis since he found that ice rod, and bombos is required for Turtle Rock. But on the other hand, he will get his bow now in Hookshot Cave. Well, we do have Relkin inside Turtle Rock.
Yeah, you won't be able to take on Trinex, but given that it's a green pendant, and green pendant does not give anything of value, he might not just be in there for too long, as he picks up a fire.
He was thinking about saving quitting there for a second, but he was like, nope, I'm going to continue. Ravis didn't fall for that Turtle Rock play. He's going to hit to Eastern Palace.
And Technolink is also inside Pod. He's gambling on the possibility that Quake is in there.
I like this play from Technolink. He haven't picked up his mitts yet.
No, he has not. That, and he just, of course, he's not picked up the bow yet out of the Hookshot Cave.
This could be a good play from Relkin if he finds the Quake in here.
Yeah, this is going to be huge if Broken finds Quake here. there's nothing, and there's still an item left on, and there's still an item left on the, Trinex, then, who knows?
Wait, so the Mario sprite in this game becomes Toad. Well, there's Ether Medallion, by the way, in Turok.
It's not Quake, but it's close.
I was going to say, so Toad is the bunny sprite. Well, bunny form of the sprite when you play as Mario, okay.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna say bub. Please. Don't make me say it.
Wait, what?
I am not going to say bub. Wait, I already said bub. Ah. Okay. I give up on life. Anyway, Elvis is on the Armos Knights. And wait. Where's the Armos Knights? All I saw was a cape, and that was it.
I think he got destroyed by Illa's super arrows, which is the silver arrows. And we got a mimic cave check from Relican.
He did not look at the hints that said, wait, I'm thinking about another place. But it's just a heart container in Mimic Cave. Ravis also eliminates the now Ravis eliminates the Armos Knights.
I don't know if Technolink checked all of the of Pod, but he didn't find any Quake in here.
But it was on Hookshot Cave, yes. So for Illis and Ravis, this will be for Rose Ravis. This is good for them because for Ravis he cleared out Eastern Palace, finds out there was nothing, along with Illis. So he's gonna make the pod play. And Illis reminding us that just a heart container and a red boomerang was on the Pyramid Ferry.
Let's see what Relican finds in here in Turtle Rock. If there's nothing inside Pod, which I'm pretty sure we didn't find anything on Technolink's side, Turtle Rock is pretty much the only player that we have left, what I know of.
Yeah, if it's on if it's, I hate to see it on Laser Grid.
It would be even worse if it's on Trinex, because Ravis is the only one that picked up that Ice Rod. So
Yeah,
for him it would be good.
Yeah, this is gonna be it's gonna be his ace in the hole right now. But Rilkin is on his way. Yeah, Wilkin's on his way to the Laser Bridge.
It's gonna be huge. If there's nothing here, there's gotta be something on Trinex.
Yeah, if there's nothing here too, then there's nothing on Trinex. There's nothing here on Pod. Then maybe the Ether tablet, and maybe the ped too. So for Rokin, he's got a key, a bee in a bottle,
3 bombs. And a map. There's an item on Trinex.
and Rokin will have to mirror out because he does not have the Ice Rod.
This is just getting more interesting now. Nobody have checked ped. Idlis had a chance earlier to check ped, but he skipped out.
Yeah. But he's in the dark maze right now, picks up 10 bombs. And a heart piece. And 3 bombs in the big chest. And he's out of there.
I think Idlis going to go for that play now. Turtle Rock play. Maybe. Or not. Ravis, on the other hand, is going to go and do his pod.
Yeah, it's curious what Illis might want to do from this point on.
Going to do the shovel spot at least, which we know is a B20. Or not, it's 100 rupees, but it's still money. It's still rupees, so I wasn't that far away.
Yeah.
But here it comes. Are you going to check? Well, yeah, he's going over to the east side. So this will be, well, not maybe. I shouldn't say too many things right now.
Yeah, he's probably gonna check the ether tablet first, and then go into Turtle Rock.
Or maybe check Spike Cave. And then...
That too.
Well, ether tablet is dead as well. That was only 10 arrows.
So the only thing I can really see from this point on is Turtle Rock. Trinex. Well, Trinex. First of all, if Pod, I think the only items that I haven't really checked the item count, but let's see. Because how I'm thinking this right now is, if there's an item on the Helmus Arcane, then Ravens might go for that. Unless we had picked up unless there aren't picked up all the items, and there's either a map or a company.
Here's the thing as well. Ravis is inside another pendant dungeon. He can clear out the whole dungeon and then go up, get his green pendant on Turok and go to Ped. If there's no Quake on Trinix. So if he clears out the whole pod, he will be in a big lead because of that ice rod.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, now I just got word that there is no item on Helma. So yeah, it's either I missed it, either it's a compass or a map. So but Rabus decides that if he wants to go for the pad, just either a blind pad pull or just probably read it first. Unless Trinex has something on it that is in the scenario that Trinex does not have anything in particular.
Well, if Trinix doesn't have Quake, where could Quake be?
It would have to be on the pedestal. If that's because that's like their only few options.
Yeah.
That
Green Pennant had just a piece of heart. We already know that. So Green Pennant is not in play.
Yeah. That, or it might actually be locked behind a fetch quest item, although it's very unlikely. I'm thinking the mushroom as an example.
Ooh, that would just be nasty.
Yeah, but it's very unlikely that it's on the It's the mushroom because it's we have not seen the mushroom at all throughout this entire race.
Ooh, maybe there's a mushroom on pedestal
Oh,
leading to Quake.
oh boy, that would be a huge troll.
A big troll, but at the same time, it would be a little bit funny to pull up, like if you do a blind ped pull, to just get that.
Yeah, that is going to be rough. Broken takes out the armor's nice.
Looks like Raves might clear out. Maybe clear out. Yep, he's going for it. Rave's going for clearing out pod.
Oh, okay, so I might be completely mistaken. Rafe has a map and a compass. There is an item on Helmasaur.
This makes it even more interesting.
Yeah, that's what I had an assumption that there's possibly an item on Helmasaur. That's Quake, then Ravis has a huge lead and he's in go mode.
And only needs to clear out Mire.
Yeah, and that'll be it.
Meanwhile, Technolink got his Ice Rod as well, so he's the second runner to have an Ice Rod. Could be handy depending on the situation we are into.
Right.
Just realized that Relkin have not been into Waterfall Fairy, so he doesn't have the boots yet.
No, he is not.
And he's still a Master Sword.
Either way, Ravis is going to be fighting the Helmasaur King.
If Quake is here, this is going to be huge.
Yeah, very, very huge.
Let's see, what do you have, Helmasaur? Well, that's the fire shield.
Exactly what we needed. So this now means that well, Illis is still in the game. However, he is still behind by just an Ice Rod.
Well, if it's pedestal, he's also one pendant away. Well, two right now.
Right.
And I think Bravis is going for pedestal.
Yeah, this will determine if it's all dungeons or that Trinex has the Quake.
Get your hypes up in chat, guys.
It's a 50-50% chance. A 50-50 chance here, rather. So
yeah. It's not pedestal.
So it's now Trinex. It's decided. Trinex is the way to go.
So Ravis is in a good position right now.
Yeah, this will mean that this will mean a couple of things now. Now that Ped is out of the question, this could mean a number of things for the way around. Well, wait, hold on. But first of all, Rapus is gonna grab his 100 rupees off of the shovel check, and then I'm pretty sure he's going to go into Turtle Rock, or in some capacity. I wonder what he's doing here.
Oh, I was going to check checkerboard cave.
Oh. Oh yeah, he hasn't done that check yet. So,
So if you're new to the race, if you just joined and you are thinking, why are there 2 runners missing out on Ice Rod, and why are we talking about Trinex and Turtle Rock possibly having Quake? We kind of know, or we think we know at least. The thing is, the Ice Rod is inside Ice Palace, and Relkin have not been inside of Ice Palace yet, and Illis took a huge gamble and never checked out the, what is it, right side of
yeah, the right side.
Ice Palace, so he's behind because of that.
Yeah, and that's a situation where Ravis, if the possibility that Trinex does have the Quake medallion, that's in this situation we're going to be called Go mode, meaning that he has all the items required to beat the game.
Rave is going to do that Ether tablet check, and then he's probably heading off to Turtle Rock.
Yeah, this will be for Ravis. This will be a last location for him.
Yep, he's taking out that hammer. We are going well. Okay, he's going to do Spike Cave first.
The bow was inside the hookshot cave.
A fantastic location to put bow in.
Illis is bringing the purple chest over.
Relkin finally gets his boots and the tempered sword. Here it comes. Rave is heading up to Turtle Rock now.
As well as Technolink, in fact.
Technolink is going to check out Hookshot Cave first, at least, and get his bow.
Well, yeah, it's on the way.
He will probably open up since it's bombos. And actually, when you think about it, Technolink is not that far away if you think about it, since he picked up that ice rod.
Yeah, he got the ice rod off of Ice Palace. And Illis gets only 50 rupees off of the purple chest.
And now he's going to get 3 bombs from bombos. Didn't we say earlier when the race started out, when we got that bombos medallion, that one of the medallions will be a troll item today?
Yeah, very much. This is gonna be where the case where Quake is a troll item. So Ravis opens up Turtle Rock.
Here it comes, guys.
Technolink gets the bow. Or we'll begin the bow, I think. Oh, no, here, get the bow. Okay. I want checking my checking what I was checking it for a second. Illis also pick up the magic bat.
So if you're Illis now, do you go back to Ice Palace or do you go back to Pod now?
I'd say go for Ice Palace.
Oh, he's heading back up to Death Mountain.
He believes that there's still stuff remaining on Turtle Rock, or at least him checking Turtle Rock to start.
Ravis picks up his mirror shield, so since he didn't pick up that Cane of Burna, he can do his laser bridge with that mirror shield without any issues.
Yeah. So this will be a pretty smooth for him, a pretty smooth laser bridge.
And you do actually have the cape as well, so you could use cape strats if you want to.
Link is gonna find the unfortunate news that yeah, that's just a heart container.
Looks like Illus is heading his way into Ice Palace now. Yes, he does. This is important play from Illus.
Yeah, this will be very much important because at this point, Illus feels like he's behind. I would like to believe he does feel like he's behind.
How much did Illus clear out of Turok? Did he go the whole way to Laser Bridge?
I'm pretty sure he only did the first couple of chests and left it. I want to bet. I might be wrong though. Oh, he did all the checks, but except for Trinex.
And then when he picks up that ice rod, he's not that far away from being there because he can just go straight to Trinex.
Yeah. This will put it was back on even footing with Ravis.
And since they both need to clear out Meyer, Ravis will have a slight advantage here because he will pick up his Quake Medallion before Illus. It won't be a huge lead though.
No, not at all. It might just come down to execution. Although Ravis has to be a little bit cautious because he's on half a heart.
You don't want to take a death here now. That would be very... sad.
That will be quite costly
Because
if he takes a death here.
Illus gets his ice rod now. Ravis picks up some hearts there, so he's in a good position to continue this way down to Laser Bridge.
Right.
And Illus is going to leave anytime soon, Ice Palace.
Yeah, he's pretty much almost done with Ice Palace.
Going to
now,
read that hint as well, I think. And Ravis is off from Laser Bridge, heading straight to Trinex.
So now, this is going to be the moment of truth for Ravis. If Trinex has the Quake Medallion here, then it's go mode.
Well, it's Quake or, like you said, Mushroom. It's what we have left, what I can remember, because I don't know if we have any more places to go.
Yeah. Anyway, Ravis is on Trinex. This will determine if we still have one more check to do in the form of an ice rod. I mean, a mushroom, and it's on the witch, or Quake is right here.
Quick fight, quick kill on Trinex. And there we go. We are in go mode. 1 hour, 30 minutes in. Ravis is in go mode.
You've seen the white flag. This is going to be costly for Illis at this point.
Yeah, unfortunately, Illis did that gamble. But, who would know that we would have an item on Trinex today? That's pretty rough.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate nature for this particular seed.
Technolink takes down King Helmasaur. Got his Fire Shield and Blue Pennant, and Relkin's going to check out Bombus Tablet. Do we have any hints about Mystery Mire today?
I don't know.
Because if this is a God Mire, it's going to go real fast.
We'll see.
Well, there's a big key, so...
Oh boy. Ask and you shall receive. Ravis has found a Godmire. This is going to be nothing more than a clean sweep for Ravis.
This is what determined the. This is what is basically giving Ravis the W here on the restream.
Very much. And I should also point out that there has not been a single winner, single placement or winner yet, as in the overall race.
That just shows how bad that Quake have been for our runners today.
Very much.
And sometimes, like in this case for Illis, it just comes down to your gambles you take, because it's random. You gotta... If you feel like there's nothing in there, you need to go for it. And unfortunately, Ice Rod happened. And Trinex happened.
Yeah. Roken is going to take the hear the unfortunate news that it's just the heart container on the ped. Ravis is on the Vitreous fight, and after this, we're going to play a little game.
Oh yeah, I've heard about this game.
Yeah, it's you probably heard of it. It's called the Big Key guessing game, the GT Big Key guessing. So inside Ganon's basement, there are 22 chests. From 1 to 22, put your guesses in chat where you think the big key is going to be.
What do you think the big key will be?
I tend to go for random room, but it really depends on whatever. Depending on whatever. Rapist just gives a little bit of a little bit of bragging, saying that this is an insane seed. Anyway, I was gonna say, rando room, but it really depends on if he goes right then left, or goes left. Probably go for Dark Magician strats instead.
I think my pick today. Let's just see that being so trolly. We're going to continue with the trollness. We're going to have a big key in tile room today.
Room?
Yep.
That's what I figured. Yeah. If it's on tile room, then F.
I mean, why stop trolling now since it's been this bad so far?
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, let's open up Meyer now.
He just entered go mode.
Technolink and Relkin is searching for that Quake medallion. Relkin's going to take care of his pod. And Technolink is finishing up some overworld locations.
In about a few seconds, the bets are going to be off the table. All bets are off the table now, and Quake was on Trinex. Ravis is going to start on the Hope Room.
Well, there's the mushroom.
Yeah, but at this point, what gives?
I mean, it's the mushroom. Most important item in the game.
Very much so.
We're trying to see the time here. Ravis entered GT at 1 hour 36 minutes.
And he's going to go full right. Oh, he's going to go right to start off, completely right.
I guess since he got that small key, why not?
Yeah.
It's not in the 6th first chest at least.
He has his mirror at the ready. He's going to be picking up a key and then getting out of there. So he's going to go left. Bob's Taurus will count as check number 7.
There's just a piece of heart.
Ilwas is on the Vitreous fight.
Still no big key.
We're 11 checks in.
Let's see if that random room later on will pay out for you. Let's see, chest number 12 is coming up. Was that 12?
That is 12, yeah.
Yep, big key.
That's a big key. So number 12.
Or was that 13?
That was 12. Prudish, oh, that was 13? I might have missed something important there, but if it's 13, then one of our trackers actually, Dimensive has won. But if it's 12, then I think it was Prudish Stuckling.
Well, okay, it was down 13. We can't do math up here.
Yeah, we can't do math. We don't. Math is hard. But
Words are hard. Math is hard.
Yeah, but one of our trackers, Dimensive, has one big key guessing game.
And he will get unlimited... I don't know. Unlimited tons of randomizer seeds.
And Magic and Quake.
Yeah. Magic and Quakes. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Because that's how we got here in the first place.
Unlimited random seeds to track. Okay, if you want that.
Yeah, if you're crazy, then go ahead. Oh hi, map. Dungeon map, rather.
Technolink and Relican is inside their Turtle Rock. Well, Technolink is inside Turtle Rock while Relican is heading up to Turtle Rock.
Yeah. Both of these runners will be in go mode pretty soon. Quake was on Trinex.
Very evil location for a Quake medallion.
Yeah, that is very, very evil.
On Illos went first right side and went back for left side and went back to right side, so he's not getting his big key for a while. Or he went full left and then right, I don't remember, but he's going to lose some time here on Ravis.
Yeah, he's probably going for the Dark Magician strat.
What we can say about this seed for Ravis' sake, it paid off with that Ice Pals play.
Can we just say that Ravis pretty much made a huge comeback from Illis' strong lead?
Oh yeah. This has been a really strong comeback from Ravis because Illis had a huge lead earlier.
Yeah, he had a really good he had some really good checks earlier on for Illis. Ravis was trying to catch up, but then the ice rod happened, and here we are now as Ravis is taking on Shoulder Arm 2.
Very fast gauntlet up to here in GT from Ravis.
And Ravis is saying to heck with the Moldarm chest. We're just going straight up to Aga 2. At this point, nope, we don't really need to worry about that.
At this point, I think Ravis is just trying to tell us, everybody right now, I'm done with this seed.
Yeah, Ravis is on the geometry chest. It's a single. Another single. Don't take a double. That's another single.
And there we go. Guy's down.
Illis now enters. I think now pretty much now Illis is now found out that the let is the way to go. Now we just have one more just got a pig to deal with.
The big pig that have made us do Trinex today.
Pig that pretty much controlled us to the beginning and back towards, well, just going to fight Trinex, I guess. Words, man, words.
Yeah, words are hard. They truly are.
Like, I can't even use Microsoft Word without tripping over my words.
With that bar sword in hand.
Well, I don't. Okay, okay. I don't know what Okay, that was weird. That was a weird comment there. But have you found the silver arrows in Light World? Yes, we have. Here, try some. And it gets a torch glitch.
And for Ravis, Ravis takes down the big evil pig that made us do Trinex. Ravis is done. Get your GG's in the chat for Ravis.
And now he has got to cross a 1x3 bridge. And with that, Ravis has finished in 3rd place with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 45 minutes, and 13 seconds. Get your GG's in. And we are joined by Ravis. GG.
GG, Ravis.
GG.
Okay, the biggest thing probably the only thing I have in my notes right now is that one crucial ice rod that led to, well, Quake on Trinex.
Yes.
Nice.
That was funny.
We saw your message. Insane seed.
Yes, definitely.
Alright, what was your thought process through the entirety of this particular seed?
Alright, first of all, clearing Skullwoods, Village of Outcasts, Thieves Town, up until Hype Cave, nothing. And I was like, excuse me? What is wrong in this seed? What did I miss? Then I checked the Swamp Hint, and I was like, okay, also nothing. Then I checked Hype Cave, and like, okay, back to Swamp. Swamp had nothing as well. I was like, where are all the items? Where are they? No items in any dungeons. And I think the Ice Rod and Quake were the only dungeon items we needed. Everything was go modable. So, the problem for me was I find the bow, and I wasn't certain if I should go Turtle Rock for Quake, because I could clear it. But I decided against it, which is totally fine, probably, or yeah, obviously actually. But when Pod had nothing, I'm hesitant to go. That's just my nature to go into the 3rd pendant dungeon if I didn't get anything out of the first 2. And congrats to Fred, by the way, who won. But if I had the decision go Turtle Rock or Pod, I decided for Pod because the bow. If I go Turtle Rock, I probably win the whole daily. But I'm super happy with the 3rd place, even if I got sniped by Justin.
You should be very happy.
Just pull the pen. Just pull the pen.
I'm not surprised with Pixel Link doing that.
It was on my mind, but I was, if Green Pendant, if we didn't get the Green Pendant, I'm immediately going Turtle Rock and just pull the pad just for the people. I mean, when you're in restream, you gotta play sometimes for the audience.
Yes.
For the viewers.
I should also mention.
Yeah.
Well, I should mention that you pretty much had a good had a comeback, because Illis had a pretty decent lead, going into the first half. But as soon as you I think picked up the Ice Rod, that all changed. Like the financial times.
Yeah, I mean, you go into Hype Cave and you can get your boots easily, and I did everything else without the boots. I did 3 dungeons and a whole bunch of overworld without the boots. Going up to Catfish and stuff, and then getting my boots in Waterfall Cave, so that felt pretty awful. Although I played pretty good today for me, actually. I did do really less mistakes execution-wise. I mean, not having the boots is just simply slow, and if you're getting nothing, the others might have items that, and then it's not a good feeling. But I mean, that Quake was like, okay, what else do I have left? I still had one more item in Desert, and I skipped one item in Eastern. I had 40 or 50 locations for Quake, and I was really sweating in the last moments, and I was in Turtle Rock Laser Bridge, and I was like, okay, this is really bad. And then I see the Quake, and I was like, oh my Lanta, what a savior.
And that explains why you put up Insane Seed.
Yes, definitely. I had other words in mind, but I think this is pretty much a family-friendly thing right here. So I guess insane was the fairest word I could use.
Yes, indeed. Anyway, Illis is on Ganon.
Ravis, that item you skipped out on in Desert Palace was the one you got the hint for. It was the blue cane.
I didn't find the second one. I just got a
the
compass
planet.
and the big key.
Yeah, then it was Piece of Heart, and I think it was the Cave of Burna. I'm not sure
Desert
anymore.
Palace?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was. It was on the cannonball room.
Yeah, makes sense. Both items were on the right side in desert. Because the smoky had to be in the big chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Illis has gotten himself some bacon, and he has now crossed the finish line in 5th place with an official SRL time of 1:50:27. GG's in chat.
Yes, beating Illos the first time!
As I said, you gotta come back from Illis, so you gotta come back from Illis, so there you go.
I guess I gotta say, Illos who? Just kidding, he's amazing. He's a great guy, and he's a super strong runner. 500 times better than me, and that's why I'm pretty happy to at least beat him once.
Yeah.
You should be happy with your play, Ravis, because you played real well, and you that play with getting that ice rod was really huge for you. So, GG's again, Ravis.
Yeah, the full clear ice was like, okay, that doesn't feel good, ice rod. And you know what? So my most hated item in the game is bombos, actually. And we got that fairly early. I saw bombos on Turtle Rank. I was like, okay, do you take the bait after the bow or not? And I decided, okay, I'd rather not go in and say, okay, there's Quake, whatever, afterwards, but not going, or rather going in and not getting anything would be way worse. And I would have been mad at bombos again. So that's why I'm still okay with what happened.
And we're joined by Illis. GG.
GG's, Illis.
Alright, so the one thing that's on my my notes is I think the only thing that's been on my notes is that ice rod that led to, well, the Quake on Trinex.
Yeah, that was a thing, right?
Yeah, that was a thing. That's like the best way to describe it.
I mean, I really thought that there was probably something in Turtle Rock because we had bombos and all that. But after finding the bow, I decided to be a bit more careful and clear the crystal that I can clear, or at least check out pot. And then I went straight to Turtle Rock, but well, I didn't have that ice rod, so in the end, I still suffered quite a bit from that.
Yeah, but a 5th place finish is nothing to scoff at either way. Even if that ice rod did troll you in the very end.
Yeah, it's not bad. I really wanted to win against certain people, so I decided to take some risks, like the one with Ice Palace, and if it's not working out, that's what happens. And in the end, I still made up some time compared to other runners with routing and execution, and I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, that's a pretty deciding factor when it comes to routing and just the overall just routing in general, and also the other things that you mentioned too. That goes a long way.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty proud about the way I route and the way I decide things, and I think I'm doing pretty well overall these days with that. But you can't save yourself from being randoed anyway, right?
Yeah. There are many ways to get you to save yourself from being randoed. And yeah. Anyway, Roken and Technolink are now inside GT.
Illis, I hope I'm not one of those certain people. That's all I'm hoping.
The certain people I had an advantage on, or the certain people I wanted to beat?
To beat.
Well, I
Don't
think
tell
you're
me.
pretty good.
Don't tell me.
Go ahead. I don't care.
I just told the other audience how I'm proud to beat you once, at least in my lifetime.
I remember. I mean, it's been bits, but I remember some seeds in which you have beaten me. So there's that.
Oh, Technolink is going off of the memes, and he's still in Tairu.
Ouch.
And he got 10 arrows from doing that.
I'd say that's a classic daily seed, having such a item for Go mode in such a location. Everybody's thinking, you know, no ice rod needed, and everybody's laughing. Oh, you get ice rod and ice palace, and in the end, you need it.
Yeah, it was kind of hilarious. I would have been in a pretty good shape overall, actually, if Quake had been anywhere else but on Trinix and Turtle Rock. But yeah, it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, Roku gets the big key.
Illis, if you found Quake otherwhere than on Trinix, you would have been in a very huge lead, actually.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that Quake was, and that Ice Rod was the main difference today.
Yeah, it happens. As I said before, I knew what kind of risk I was taking. And, it didn't pay off this time. It might have paid off some other time. It happens, right?
Oh yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, I really liked the gambles you did with like just clearing out your crystal dungeons real fast and got that big bomb check as well real fast.
Yeah, that was the plan, the thought behind it. In my experience, if Ice Palace is a 5-6 crystal, it doesn't have anything, and the real progression is behind the Pyramid Fairy. So I went for that again, but yeah, like as I said, it didn't work out this time.
Rando got a rando sometimes.
Yep.
What was your overall thoughts otherwise about this seed?
For me personally, it was quite enjoyable to play overall. Like, we did get good indicators as where to go. I personally did find boots kind of early, and yeah, I like the way you could just clear everything in this one, and I enjoyed playing it.
I just want to say one more thing. This was the first time I went Village of Outcast and Skywoods before doing Hype Cave. I'm never gonna do that again. I never did it before because of exactly those reasons, and I'm never gonna do it again. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
pretty fair. I've done that today as well, and I totally regret that. It's kind of a bad start in my opinion right now.
Well, to be honest, Ravis, Hype Cave normally doesn't have all those good items today.
Well, it didn't have all those good items, but it had the items you needed to get every other item. At least it felt like.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
okay,
true.
the mids on Pyramid Ledge were something else. But otherwise, I mean, you needed flippers for Ice Rod, so you get Quake. You needed, I don't know, Mirror for everything else. Yeah.
Yeah, Illis, you were
Yeah.
really fast over to Pyramid Ledge and finding those mids, so that was really good riding for you, clearing out Swamp Palace and then head straight to the Pyramid Ledge.
Yeah, after finding flippers and mirror, I figured, yeah, there's probably progression in Swamp Palace, so I decided to full clear Swamp Palace. Only got a sword, and then with flippers and mirror, there's a good check you can make if you just go up to Catfish and mirror from there, check the Zora area, and in that case, even the mids weren't away, so I got quite lucky in that one.
Makes total sense to me.
About that, the both Hype Cave and that fat waterfall cave. Talk about good items.
I mean, again, you know, you had only the Ice Rod for a pendant dungeon, and the Quake for a crystal dungeon in a pendant dungeon in a dungeon. So the rest was overworld. Even that Hera dip at the start felt pretty bad. Like,
Yeah, it's I don't know. It felt really bad after clearing out or after beating Modorm, and then there was one item in the basement, and you're like, yeah, I'm still missing that pearl,
and we got a
I
fire rod
don't
for some
really
reason,
want to go.
right?
Yeah, right. And so I needed to force myself and go there. But in the end, of course, Moonpearl was in Spiral Cave, and the first hint that I read afterwards said something about Hera Basement. So
That was
I was
odd.
pretty sad.
Or ice or something, I don't know.
What?
Or maybe swamp, I think, the hint.
Yeah,
Thief's
it was in Swamp. That hint.
No, I think it was in swamp. Thiefstar had something else, like a joke hint or something. It doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, I was thinking about, come on, skip that annoying Hera and just go Spiral Cave. And I was like, nah, come on, there's a French Vanilla or even a Vanilla Moonpearl. Come on, let's don't do it. And the Moonpearl made me really angry.
It feels like that Moonpearl
Well,
is always in Spiral
Broken is on
Cave, right?
Ganon. Yeah, Broken's on Ganon. Technolink is... I was almost clearing the gauntlet.
It is going to be a very quick fight for Relican right now with that Butter Sword. Almost got a triple. Get your GGs in chat for Relican. He just finished off Ganon.
Nice work.
Smooth, smooth, smooth.
So yeah, guys, I would just want to say thanks for commentating. I hope Chad had definitely fun with this seed. Everybody
Most likely.
cruel in chat, and chat is most likely cruel, is gonna be amused by that. And thanks for tracking everything. I'm gonna mute myself now. I need to eat something after that seed, and see you next time.
Alright, see ya. Welkin has finished in 11th place with an official SRL time of 2:02:33. Get your GGs in chat. Technolink is almost up to Ganon, but first he's gonna take a geometry chest.
And Technolink actually cleared out all the chests in GT, just because he could.
Yep, he's the memer of the daily race, so it's of course it has to happen.
Yeah.
Gets a double.
And we
by
were
Relican.
joined by Relican. GG's.
In the words of Act the Boker, I thought this was all dungeons.
Oh. So yeah, that ice rod that led to Trinex Quake. Oh boy. Oh dear. That Quake. That was something.
Yep, and it hurts even more that like I had 3 places left and I was wrong on the first 2 tries. I'm like, well, thank you. Love it. Awesome.
Yeah, this sea was not that very friendly.
It's one of those cases where you get all these good items to start, and then just something has to be the one all-important item that trolls you.
Yeah, I was gonna say something. Shoot, what was it? Okay, so the previous 2 races that I had done, there were some pendant gambles that got me to podium, but this time the pendant gamble was ill-advised without that faded ice rod. So technically, if I'd gone to ice and then went to Turtle Rock, then I would have been much better off once again with a pendant gamble.
Yeah, that is basically what happened for a lot of runners today. That the ice rod have been... It's been bad today.
Yeah. Very, very bad.
And get your GG's in chat for Technolink. He just finished off his Ganon fight.
And it's finished in 15th place with an official SRL time of 2:05:44.
So, we're looking. What was your overall thoughts about the seed? What did you think about the beginning and all that? Did it feel good in the beginning?
It was okay. Felt a little bad about Hera. Because it had literally nothing in it. And then also, same thing with Pod. And yeah, I've already talked about I wish I'd gone to Ice before Turtle Rock. And then Boots were kind of late for me, which you could have gotten them like 40 minutes in if you went to the right place.
Yeah. And we're joined by Technolink. GG.
GG's.
Yeah, I just had to get that full heart.
Yes. Yes.
I,
What? Yes. Yes. A million times yes.
I saw it the first time. I was like, okay, this is not a pet seed. Crap. And then I was like, I knew Quake was on Trinex when I got the ice rod. I knew it. Every fiber in my body said, Techno, please go to Turtle Rock when you go there. Then I found Bo. I was like, well, maybe it's on Eastern Palace. I don't want to go into Turtle Rock, and then, you know what happened.
Yes. I'm gonna pull the ped just for the chat.
Yes.
And
Tower room.
I felt ahead the entire race, and then it just fell apart when I couldn't find the bow or the actually I couldn't find the Titan's mitts, and I almost lost location pyramid because it's you need to route into it, and I didn't want to do pyramids into catfish.
I think that Titan's Mid's location today maybe got some runners to lose track. It's not one of those locations you really go to in the beginning if you don't really want to explore that area.
Yeah, you pretty much got everything you needed, so why go there?
So what are your thoughts about that hype cave today?
10 out of 10 would hype again.
Yeah.
I felt really smart when I found that.
And then I guess you were really happy when you went into Waterfall Cave. Very.
Yes, it became better and better and better and better, and then, well, something's brain wreck.
Yes. That would be that ice rod.
Well, Ice Rod or that Quake.
Both of them.
Yeah, the moment I got Ice Rod, I should have realized to go to the rock, because that was and especially Trinex, because the Ice Rod only opens at Trinex, and if you get it in such a location, then it has to be on Trinex. There's no other option. I didn't go with my gut.
So any thoughts for any of these runners?
Well, we all know who isn't allowed to roll seats anymore.
Should I roll them in the future?
Yes, please, Illis.
Just do it.
Please, just do it.
Do it.
Yeah. I wanted to say that even when it's a green pen in Turtle Rock, we are still not spared by the ice rod hunt.
Yeah.
It felt bad knowing that Quake was actually on Trinix and finding the ice rod in Ice Palace. But I guess everyone had its stumps of the seed, so I'm not too unhappy. And, well, thanks guys for the restream. It's fun as always.
No
Yeah.
problem.
Also, same thoughts as Illis. Thanks for the restream. It's awesome as always, and I'm very happy that we finally got to fight Mothula without having 4 hearts and Master Sword or something like.
Yeah. Alright, alright. We gotta wrap up here. So, I'd like to thank all the runners for providing an excellent race for you all to watch. I'd thank the Speed Gaming Network for putting on the race, putting all the trackers. That would be Sandskill and, what was it? The other... the winner of that one, the one of the big game. I can't think at the moment because I turned off the stream. And,
Defensive.
And, of course, my co-commentator, Nilson Alex, 92, for providing all the shoutouts and all the exciting moments and all the laughs, of course.
It's been a lot of laughs, so I want to say thank you to you, Renderer. I want to say thank you to all the runners, to the Speed Gaming Network in general, and to our fantastic trackers today. So thank you guys so much.
Until next time.